Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Saturday, and it is time for our um, Molly Harrison Saturday Color and Chat. Of course, this month is Molly May, and we are coloring Molly Harrison's Mermaids in tribute to MerMay as well. Good morning, Calamity. Glad you made it. I have a bit of a frog in my throat, so if my voice goes all wonky, I apologize. Like it just did. Good morning, Catherine. Good morning, Noelle. Good morning, Callie. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee because now I'm going to sound like a frog. Um, good morning, Kenny. Good morning, all you lurkers out there. I appreciate you being here. Good morning, Alex. All right, so we are going to be using the Holbeins. Like I said, I've got something going on with my voice and my throat, so if it cuts out, I apologize. Or if I sound like a frog, I apologize. Hopefully it goes away. It started last night. It's very weird. I don't like it. I want it to go away. How is everybody today? Enjoying the wonderful weather and enjoying the northern lights last night? I did see a bit of it. I did not get the full view of it because I was an hour too late, but that's always me. An hour late, dollar short. All right, so we're going to be coloring this page today. I have changed the view of my camera, so I'm hoping it gives a better view than having it directly down. Yes, I sound like a frog. I know. I'm sorry. So we're just going to jump on in here. We are using the Holbeins today, so we are going to start on her tail. Yeah, it started about an hour after an hour before you logged off. So we were chatting too much is what was going on. All right, so I want to do her tail in greens. So we're going to start with let's do our base coat. And we're going to start with emerald green for her base coat. Yeah, exactly. There was some really nice pictures on Facebook. Angela got some really cool shots. So did Shannon. I'm going to turn it slightly here. So this one is number 235 emerald green. I apologize. Like I said, my throat is just not very happy today, and I'm not sure why. And this is going to be the lightest color we use. So you're fine. She put them on her Instagram, um, and so did Shannon. Shannon put some really lovely ones on Instagram as well. My neighbor caught a really good view of them down the other side of the house. If I was in the RV, I would have saw it really well. But I was not, so I did not see it very well. The RV was blocking my view. Yeah, in Washington there was some really, really good colors. Down here we had some greens, some purples. I saw some pinks in the sky, but that was all I got to see because, I was late. There was pinks and yellows. It looked really cool. They say it's supposed to happen for the next couple of nights, so that's really cool. I hope that we actually get to see it a little bit better. Bob was hoping to get some pictures of it, but it didn't happen on that side of the house. Aw, Kenny. It's weird that you didn't see it there. They saw it out in Kentucky too, so you have to kind of be able to time it right. I was not able to time it right. I hope everybody that is here and all the other mothers in the world have a wonderful Mother's Day tomorrow. I've got presents on my desk for Mother's Day. I have to wait until tomorrow to open them. Well, one of them. I already opened one, but I'm pretending I didn't because I didn't know it was a Mother's Day gift. Nobody told me. So I'm pretending I didn't see it. Hello, Larissa. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good to see you. Hello, Shannon. Welcome and good to see you. I saw your pictures on Instagram and we were just talking about how pretty they were. You did a wonderful job with them. I can't take a picture if my life depended on it, so I always appreciate those that can. I have a hard enough time taking pictures of stationary objects. I am getting better at photographing my coloring though, so thank you, cell phones. So the next color I'm using is Viridian, which is 247. Sorry, I didn't tell you what color I was using. If I keep on going frog, I might have to call it a day early. Well, thank you. I sound like Kermit the Frog with strep. It's just not right. It doesn't hurt or anything. It just keeps on. It's like I have a congestion in my throat or something. It's just weird. I don't like it. That's cool. I have to remember to call my mom. Hello, Audrey. Good evening. I hope you are doing well today, or have done well today. I guess it's probably later, much later in the day for you. Just going through and putting a little bit of darkness around some of her scales here. Ah, 6:10. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoy tidying up, because sometimes I don't enjoy tidying up after dinner. Usually when I eat too much and I don't want to move. Yeah, it's early in the morning. Well, mid-morning here. Won't say early because it's not like 3 in the morning or anything. Yeah, you used your cell phone, Shannon. Holbeins. We are using the Holbeins because I haven't used them in a while, and why not, right? Right. I think that is it for the medium tone. Now we're going to use Triton Green. Oh, wow. That's funny. Well, cell phone cameras have gotten so advanced. But it is interesting that the good cameras wouldn't pick it up. Hopefully I'm not frozen. I have good frame. I haven't got any drop frames, so. Hopefully I'm not frozen. Oh yeah. That's one of those things with the storms too that I have to watch is it can affect the internet and that sort of thing. So if I do freeze up, I do apologize. Thank you, butterflies. I haven't had them redone since my birthday, so I need to get them redone. Yesterday was just not the day to do it. I even lost one. It broke because I had a fight with the wall. And hello, butterflies. Welcome. If I didn't say hello. Right. Gonna make sure that we get all the darker areas in here. And then we're going to go back over it again with the emerald green. Well, I lost a fingernail and got scraped, so, you know, the wall. The wall. Lurk away, lurk away. I did bleed on it though, just in case. Yes, yes. They've grown out too far for that now. So, but they have been. I have been making sure that nothing gets under them. But yeah, no, they're not lifting up at all. So the only one that lifted up was the one that I broke off. Hello, Joyce. Welcome, welcome. Good to see ya. Nightbot's busy. He's a chatterbox. Swear sometimes he has a mind of his own. Yeah, they had the Lee press-on nails here. Well, in Canada anyway, when I was there in the 80s. I'm pretty sure they had Lees everywhere. The Lee press-on nails would just pop right off my fingers. Like anything I did, they just pop off. It really sucks because my fingernails grow really fast, but they're so flimsy that I just can't seem to keep nail polish on them. All right. So we're almost done with her tail. And we're going to take this green and we're going to put it on the dragonfly on her arm. Like so. All right, so now for her hair. Well, let's do her skin first. Let's do her skin tone. We're going to start with this one. We're going to start with a bit of salmon pink. Or salmon pink. I do apologize. This is really starting to bother me. I'm going to zoom you in just a little bit more so you can actually see what I'm doing. Why is it all funky? Zoomed it in and it went all funky. I'm sorry. There. For some reason the camera decided, yeah, no, it's not going to focus on anything. And I don't even have the autofocus on. Sometimes I'm telling you. All right, now we're going to use a little bit of peach. Yeah. Hello, Della. Sorry I missed you coming in. And then a little bit of this one. A little bit of shell pink. Well, I hope you both feel better soon. Nothing worse than having a sick hubby and not feeling well yourself. I have not. I've seen her in Emily's chats, but I personally have not heard from her, no. But I have seen her in chats and, uh, that sort of thing. Sorry about that. I missed your question. But yes, if you, she's been busy. She's back to work and whatnot, so. And like I said, she has been in Emily's chat, so I have spoken to her there, but okay. Does that look blurry to y'all, or is it just me? Because, yeah, my glasses could be not doing what they're supposed to. Or my lens could be dirty. All right. Now we're going to do her hair. And we're going to do her hair in oranges. 1 second. Sorry about that. So we're going to start with the apricot number 131. I gotta do something about her eyes too. Awesome. Okay, as long as it's looking fine for you guys. You know, I don't look at the screen until I have to, so. All right. We're going to use some holly green in her eyes. That'll be that. At least now they're not looking at me all dead and black. Yeah. Molly's hair is one of those artists where you can flick and you can just base color. So it's always good. Oh, I'm sorry. What is it sitting at? Yes, at least you're connected. That is true. That is true. Hopefully it's at 720. For most of you anyway. All right. That's our base color. Then we're going to go into tangerine. I'm going to sharpen this so I have a good point. Lurk away, lurk away. Yeah, I hope you guys can get it fixed. There's nothing worse than watching a stream and not having good quality on the video. Or no video at all. That's even worse. Hurry back. Right. And then we're going to use orange, which is number 48. I'm going to use this in the darkest of areas. The Etsy link isn't working? Hold on a sec. I will see what's going on. Oh, no, it isn't working. Huh. I wonder why. Because it was working the other day. I'm just going to throw everything on the floor. Hold on a sec. Copy. All right, so there is the link to her shop. So hopefully that works. I'm going to have to adjust that. Hold on 1 second, let's fix that. I don't know why the link suddenly stopped working. It was working this morning. Control V. All right, so hopefully it has a working link on it now. Hopefully. Sorry about that. Thank you for letting me know. And I think I have a thing for her in Nightbot as well. So I'm not positive, but I do believe it's !Molly. But I'm not positive, and I didn't look it up before chat, and I should have. I do apologize. All right. And then we're going to go back with the apricot. There you go. Thank you. So it does work. Thank you for checking for me. I knew I had one for her in there. I just wasn't sure what the command was for it. This throat of mine is really starting to annoy me. I'm sounding froggy. Okay, so there's her hair. Nice oranges. Now we're going to go into magenta. Maybe. Hold on a sec. No. We're going to use azalea. And we're just going to do the start of her wings here with a little bit of that azalea. Thank you, Kenny. Of course, my brush fell on the floor. So I had to get it. And then we're going to go from the azalea into amethyst. And I'm going to move the page down so you can actually see what I'm doing. So who has been working in their garden with the weather that we've been having around here lately? I wanted to, but I had other things that had to take precedence. So I didn't get into the garden like I wanted to yesterday. So maybe today I'll get out there. Spend some time in the garden. Cleaning out all the weeds. Yes, you can color flowers any color you want. I do tend to try to color them as in the colors that I'm used to them being in. But yeah, colors are, you know, flowers are one of those things that you can just color in pretty much any color you want to. At least I think so anyway. Anything you can color, any color you want to. Um, just saying. Anybody that says you can't is incorrect. I do believe that you can color anything you want in any color you want. And then we're going to go into this one here, which is rose gray. Or maybe. Do I want rose gray? No, I want something a little bit deeper. So we're going to use wisteria. Yeah. And I think this is too blue. That's too blue. I think the other one was a better choice. I want it to be a pinky purple, not a blue purple. Flowerscape is a really pretty book. I'm not all that. I get bored with florals really easily. So I do tend to shy away from buying floral books unless they have something else in it for me to concentrate on as well. But if it's just flowers, I tend to shy away from it. I did purchase the flower books from that one artist. I can't remember her name now. And I did end up actually getting rid of them and selling them to Alex. So because she loves coloring flowers and does such a beautiful job of it. I just was not giving the justice that the book deserved, leaving it on the shelf and only coloring 1 or 2 pages. Oh, sorry. Thank you. I needed to scooch. I slowly start leaning the opposite way. And then I'm off center and off camera and annoying y'all. The artwork in it is absolutely beautiful. It's me. The artist is wonderful. I can't say enough for the artist, but my own personal self, just I need more than just a flower and just flowers to color. I am really enjoying Lana Green's um, Garden Lady book. It's really pretty. Hello, Sue. Good morning. Good morning. This is a Molly Harrison book. The book, I can't remember the name of the books that I sold Alex that were floral. Um, Shannon and Alex would be able to put the name in better than me. It's a foreign language. I couldn't pronounce it if I tried. And I'm not very good at remembering how to pronounce it, so. All right. Yes, the Petra books. Yeah. Yeah, the 3 Petra books. Beautiful books, absolutely gorgeous books, but I don't know how to say her full name. I guess I could have just said the Petra books, but yeah. My brain was trying to focus on the full name instead of just the abbreviation that everybody knows. The color I'm using right now is lilac, and it's going to be our blending color and our highlight color. I colored a few pictures, at least one picture out of each book, but I just didn't find myself gravitating towards it. And when I did pick it up, I flip through it and go, oh, that's pretty, and that's pretty, and that's pretty, and that's pretty. But then I'd put it back on the shelf and I wouldn't color in it. So I know that Alex really enjoys coloring florals, so I offered them to her. And she's really good at coloring the florals. Oh, nice, Callie. All right. And we need a little bit more of that dark pink up here. In those darker areas. Like so. Sorry if I go quiet. Just trying to get the color to where I want it and still have it look cohesive, you know what I mean? Still get enough color on the page and that sort of thing. I'm also questioning my color choice slightly, but it's on the page now, so we're going to enjoy it while it's there. Yeah. You don't need to frame them and put them up. Most of them are not light fast, just so you know. I have no idea on the light fast rating of any of them, so. Thank you. there we have her wings. Now I'm going to zoom out a little bit. We're quite zoomed in. And we're going to work on the grass area here. Well, I sound like a teenager going through the change of life, you know? My voice keeps on cracking like a teenager. It's just wrong. All right, so what color are we going to start with? Because she's underwater, I think I'm going to start with leaf green as our base, and then we'll work it more into the mossy greens and the seaweed greens. Thank you. I appreciate that. Except for every time my voice cracks, I can hear it. Oh. All right. Well, thank you. I'm glad that you guys aren't noticing it because, it makes me a little self-conscious. It's like when I get breathless, I get self-conscious about it, and then I hesitate on doing anything like speaking or breathing. Yeah. All right, so there's our base coat of the leaf green. And then we're going to go into, I think I want jasper green. No, I want sap green is our next level. Yeah. Yeah, little horse. I don't know why. It's just weird. All right, so I'm going to zoom you in so you can actually see what I'm doing on the grass. I do find that if I'm zoomed in and the camera does not have my mat in focus, you actually get to see the colors a little bit better. I don't know why it's doing that, but for some reason it's trying to focus on the colors in my mat instead of on the page, which in itself is a little annoying. So it blurs out or washes out the color in the page. Noticed that the other night on Discord. It was weird. I was coloring something very bright colors and it looked almost white. It's like, wait a minute. That's not right. All right. I'm just going through and putting in the shadows and extending that out into that lighter green. Right, and then the next color we're going to use is like Jasper is the next one we're going to use. This is going to be our darkest color, so we're going to start putting in those really shadowy areas. The grasses that are hanging down, the seaweed grasses. I am assuming it is underwater since there are fish, swimming around. Although I have seen, sci-fi things with fish flying, so, you never know. And I don't think we're going to get this whole page done today, but we will definitely be able to get it finished on Monday during Monday's stream. Am I still here? Hopefully I'm still here. It looks like I'm still here, so I'm just going to go with it. I come up underneath her with that darker green as well. Okay, good. Glad I'm still here. Y'all just went all quiet on me, that's all. I don't know about magic, but yeah. Slapping the color on the page at this point. All right. So I'm just putting in some little flicks where the grasses are coming in a little bit and hanging off the edge. All right, I think that's it for that. Now we're going to go back to our starting color. Yes, you're lurking and working. We're going to go back to our leaf green. Ooh, potatoes. I miss potatoes. And we're just going to complete the layer of the leaf green and fill in some of the tooth. I will probably come back through with a blender and blend a couple of areas filling in the tooth of the page. I guess I could probably press harder, but I find that that just makes a mess. So I am not good with squish. I did do some coloring yesterday. I did finish a Lana Green as well as a Molly Harrison. Because by the time I got home after being out at the post office for a little bit, getting a parking ticket, and all that fun stuff, by the time I got home I was so stressed out. I just sat down with a crayon. I'm going to color. I need to color. So I made dinner and colored. That's what I did yesterday. Government offices are more than enough stress. And you come out of the government office and find a parking ticket. And it's like, oh, for gosh sakes. With some obscure law about backing into a parking space instead of pulling forward that I'd never heard of before in my life. It seems to be a thing in Albany, so. They're out on the line drying, were they? I remember line drying towels and sheets and them being stiff. Not hard, but just stiff. All right, so there's our grassy area. We're going to call it grass, but it's probably just a bed of seaweed. Yeah. My mom taught me a bit of a trick with that, Audrey. If you go out while it's drying every once in a while and just gather them up and crunch them up, it loosens it a little bit. It softens it just slightly. Another thing you can do is they're fabric softener balls, but they're not. You don't put any chemical in it. There's no actual fabric softener in it, um, and you just wash it with those balls, and it beats it up a little bit and makes the fabric a little bit softer. Let's see. We need to do the rock here, so I want to do. Let's start with sepia. Yeah, that's what my mom used to do it on, was her jeans and the sheets. She would go out and ruffle them up so that they were not as stiff. Okay, get up under here with the sepia a little bit, and then once we're going to add the warm grays to it. So having the sepia in there, it will, or sepia, whatever you want to call it, it will give us a little bit more of that brown color where we want it to be. So it doesn't just look like a gray rock. We want to have some formation of layers. The shadow of her hair. This area here is going to be shadowed with her tail. And same with under here. And we're going to be coming back over top of this with a warm gray, a darker color as well, just to give it a little bit more depth in the shadow. This is just to put in that dirt color. I've got you zoomed out quite far, so I'm just making sure that I turn it in a way where you can actually see what I'm doing without having to muck with the camera part. I'm just going through and putting in those layer lines in the sandstone, because when sandstone forms a rock, it does so in layers. So I'm going to say this is sandstone and going to call it that. Now we're going to turn it around and do the other side. Sorry about the unannounced swing of the page. And we're going to come down here. All right. Okay, so that's the start of that. Yep, you got to go rough them up. Now we're going to go in with warm gray number 6. And we're going to go into the deepest areas with the warm gray number 6. So where all those really dark lines are. Oops, that was not what I wanted to do, but that's okay. We will go with it. Put down a little bit more of the point than I wanted. But that's okay. Like I said, we'll go with it. Ooh, nice. Hash browns. I will be making bacon and eggs after a stream today. Cheesy bacon and eggs. Oh, sorry, I'm off screen. I need to turn instead of move up because of the change in the camera position. I'm not quite used to turning things yet. May not keep it this way, but I wanted to give it a try because it gives you guys more of a my point of view on it. If I don't scroll it in too far. it for the darkest color. Now we're going to go in with a medium tone. Yes, potato salad is wonderful. I love potato salad. Oh, maybe I'll make egg salad. I like egg salad too. And I can eat egg salad. So this is going to be where we put in all of the lighter gray tones that are still in the medium colors. Not the highlight color, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, I'm going to scroll you out because I'm just way too zoomed in. And I'm having to guess where my screen is. And I'm guessing wrong each time. Yeah, that kind of puts a damper on egg salad if you don't like eggs. Is that? So I think we're going to finish up the rock, and I think then we're going to call it a day a bit early. Like I said, my throat is not extremely sore. It's just really itchy and aggravated, and I don't know why. I think maybe I need a cup of tea with honey or something, or a cup of lemon with honey. I need something. Just feels congested. It's weird. I don't like it. Don't like it at all. And then on Monday, we'll finish up the fish that are swimming around, and then we will do the background water as well, and then this page will be done. I was hoping to get to a point where we could, well, I guess we can still do it. I'm going to put some embellishments on the scales as well as on the fish, but we haven't gotten there on the fish, so we can still do the embellishments on the mermaid's tail. Now I'm going to use warm gray number 3. Oh, I missed the side. I missed the side. Hold on a sec. No, I don't have any allergies. The only allergies I have is bee stings, and I know I haven't been stung by a bee, so. Although there is a lot of ragweed going around right now, so that might be it. I'm not allergic to it, but you know, sometimes if there's a lot of different weed pollens flying around, they do make a difference in. Make you a little congested. But I went out and peopled yesterday, so it may have even been just that. Yeah, there's always grass mowing around me. I live in a cul-de-sac, of course. Yeah. I live in rural country. There, if there's not grass, there's haying. You know. So I'm coming through with that warm gray number 3 and finishing in all of the little shadows and blending those darker colors together. I'm going to make sure that we don't get too deep into our highlight areas, because we will be adding a lighter gray there. But yeah, I think after stream I will make myself a cup of lemon honey while I'm making the boys their breakfast, and I'll have something to eat, and hopefully it will go away, because I don't like it. It can go away now. Don't like feeling like my throat's congested, you know. I don't like feeling like I have to clear my throat every time I open my mouth. Bob said his one side of his throat's a little sore this morning too, so it may be the allergens going through the air. There may just be too many, and my throat has said, nope, I'm not dealing with it no more. It's very possible. Yeah. Yeah. And now I'm using warm gray number 2 and just finishing it off. Bringing all those colors together. like so. Yep. Canadian Scotch isn't too bad either. But I do like Irish Scotch. Scottish Scotch is really good too. I have to be careful with it, so. I like it. It don't like me. I don't drink very often anymore, so it really doesn't like me anymore. Alright. And there we have our rock. So we've got her done and the rock that she's on done. And to see if we can do this without messing it up completely. Test this one. Some of my gel pens that I want to use are not being very cooperative. So let's try this one. There we go. So we're just going to take the... Come on. Oh, sure. Now you're not being cooperative on there. What the heck? I can use it on a regular piece of paper, but it doesn't seem to be cooperating on the colored pencil. It's weird. There we go. I was being stingy with the pressure, I guess. See, but I don't want it that thick. If I go too hard on the pressure, it goes really thick, and I don't want it that thick. So we're just going to do the deep part of her tail with it. It's not working the way I want it to. Hello, Topeka. Welcome. Ooh. See, now it's overflowing. Can't seem to win. Either it's not flowing at all or it's just pouring out of it. Which sucks because these are one of my favorite pens. I think it's just the pressure I'm putting on it. It's under pressure. And this one's brand new, so it's really flowing. Never had any problems with these ones before. These are the Danco gel pens. I've been using them for a few years. And I like the 3D gel pens that they have. That's what this is it's a 3D gel pen. So it's kind of like the Sakura jelly rolls, just a lot cheaper. And I don't usually have troubles with them, but don't usually have troubles controlling the flow of them. But I am today. All right. Oh, sorry about that. Hit the camera with my headset. And when it dries, I'll come back through and I'll put the flicks for the grass back in over top of it. And when it dries, it should dry like this, a little bit lighter. All right, there we have that. I'm going to scroll you out now that I've managed to, ruin what I was doing. They are a Japanese pen, yes. It's a 1 millimeter line if you press hard on it. But these are called Dacano pen. I got them off of Amazon. Hello, Angela. Lurk away, dear. Lurk away. All right, guys. So I think we're going to call it a day with that. So we've done the pillar. We've done her. We'll finish the fish in the background on Monday. All right, guys. Sorry about cutting it a bit short. It is only about 10 minutes, but I don't feel so. I feel kind of crappy. Hello, Mona. I'm sorry I missed you coming in. Thank you. So thank you all very much for coming in and, of course, hanging out, listening to my frog voice. Um, of course, I have posted some pictures to Instagram. I hope you enjoy them. And yeah, if you have any questions or anything like that, shoot me an email and I will be happy to help you, or leave a comment in the comment section below the video. All right, guys, thank you all very much for coming and hanging out. Of course, always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artist that you enjoy. And of course, always remember to relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Until next time, bye-bye for now.